Hey, here's my hot take of the day. Um, if you're doing martial arts, um, you need to make sure you understand your basics. And as you know, there's different types of martial arts. So, for instance, if I'm doing a striking type of art with has punches and kicks and things in it, you need to understand uh, how to, if someone were to grab you or to pin you down, how to stand up, how to get away, those type of things. If you're doing a wrestling type of martial art, you need to understand how to one two, how to slip the punch, how not to get kicked, all of those things. Because you need to know the basics, right? So, like for instance, at our particular school, we do um, we do a striking type of art, but we also incorporate a lot of the grappling and how to stand up. If someone has you pinned, how to stay to the top, those type of things. And how to get away, those type of things. So the principles, understanding those principles are very important if you're going to study any type of martial art. And conversely, I would advise if someone is doing a grappling type of art, they should know how to do a punch or a kick, those type of things, because it's very, very important that you understand the basics, right? The basics of everything. And the reason I was thinking about this is because that's not just for martial arts. It's not just for any type of self-defense situation. That's true for everything. Everything you do, there's certain things that you're going to be good at, and there's certain things that you're not going to be good at. And some of the things that you're good at will be the basics of life, and some of the things you're not good at will also be the basics of life. So it's very important that you understand how to um, not just know how to talk to people, but how to defend yourself in every type of situation. So, for instance, talking to people, how to de escalate a situation, how to make friends, what to say to people who are not being friends, how to be confident, how to be strong. One of the things we teach our black belts that the junior black belts have to know is, how to make friends, financial. 101 type of things. So when they get older in life, they know how to handle, self-defense for their money, self-defense for their relationships, nutrition, basic, staying healthy, health, those type of things. Those are the things that you're going to spend most of your life doing. Heaven forbid you should ever find yourself in a self-defense situation, right? Where you have to take care of yourself, or you have to maybe hurt the other person, or just, whatever it is. Heaven forbid that should ever happen. But far more likely, you are going to find yourself in the situation, far more likely, far more often, the situation where you need to have the basics of how to de escalate, how to make friends, how to avoid people who are not your friends, how to, as kids get older and they have jobs, how to handle their finances, how to handle nutrition, how should you handle your, not just your goals, but your time. A lot of kids or a lot of people, adults too, spend a lot of time scrolling on their phones and things like that. There's nothing necessarily wrong with screens, but you want to make sure that you have the right time for it. So anyway, one of the things that we're learning in the class in that we teach here is how to handle your basics. What are the basics? Do we have at least those things covered? I'm going to tell you something that I learned from my teacher a long time ago. Once you have those basics, let's say I know how to do a side kick, right? Once I know how to do a side kick, and I got a good straight side kick in there, then I can do a back kick. I can do a stop kick. I can do a spin kick. I can do a 340. I can do a, I'm a 360. I can do a 540. Those type of things. So once you have, but you cannot do those things if you haven't gotten the basics first. So anyway, it's just my hot take that for today, that if you're going to be doing anything, make sure you cover your basics. Make sure you have those things down. A lot of times we want to progress very quickly, but just get those basics down. So one of the first principles in martial arts, that everything you do is based on the basics. That's your foundation.